Okay, November 20th, 2017. This video is for Aunt Sheila. I'm going to walk you through making the cream spinach recipe. I use 2 pounds of spinach. I have found in the past that the cream sauce that you make is a lot, so I double the spinach, but I leave the bechamel sauce recipe the same. What I did first was I chopped up 2 pounds of spinach. This is half of it. I'm going to now put this in the microwave and cook it down. I'm not going to add anything to it. I used to add a little water to it, but I don't think it's necessary. It'll take about 3 minutes in my microwave. And then I did this in 2 separate batches. This was the first batch. This is how much I have left. The most important part and biggest pain about this recipe is squeezing the water out of the spinach. So put it in a sieve, and I squish it out with this. I could just wring it out with my hand. When I first started, it was still hot, so I couldn't touch it with my hand. But you'll end up with just this kind of blob of spinach. And I'll have a couple blobs by the time. You can see the juice running out into the sink there from the spinach juice off the bottom. So we will eventually, it'll get mixed in with the bechamel sauce once we make it. So that's cooking there. I'm going to start the sauce. I need a little whisk. There's a smaller one. Don't have a lot. So the recipe starts with melted butter. Start with a 1/2 cup of butter. Turn on my element here. Woo! Smell like nice gas. Yummy, yummy. There we go. Okay. We'll melt the butter over medium heat until foamy. The other thing that the recipe calls for a clove, which you can just put in. I'm going to actually use nutmeg instead. And I'm going to grind a little fresh nutmeg here, if I can find my grinder. There we go, my rasp. I'm going to use that. You can use powdered. This is powdered nutmeg or powdered clove, whichever you prefer. And I do need a bay leaf also. So let me see. I think I have some in here somewhere. I hope. No, I know I have some. Just if I can find them where they're at. Oh, here's my spice cabinet, the mess that it is. Here it is. Here they are. Okay. So we'll put those in a minute, but we'll have those ready. Now, the recipe does call for a little bit of salt, just 1/4 teaspoon. I'm not going to use it because I am using salted butter. So if you're using salt-free butter, then go ahead and add in the 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, it's starting to melt. Turned it down a little. Just want this to get foamy. Almost there. I will send you the hard copy of the recipe too. I didn't want you to be overwhelmed with the directions, so that's why I decided to demonstrate it for you to show you that it's really not that hard. It's just a lot of words. Make it seem like it could be crazy. Okay, now I'm going to mix in the flour. Add the flour and cook, stirring until light brown in color. Okay. Thickens right up. I hear the microwave done. The spinach is over there. I'm just going to pop that out, otherwise it'll keep beeping at us, and I will get annoyed. So you can see that went from a full thing down to that. I also want to take it out so it can start to cool off a little too. Yeah, you don't need to add any water to cook that down if you do it this way anyway. It's nice and quick in the microwave. Okay, it's looking light brown to me. So then add I forgot to chop up the onion. Dang it. I'm supposed to add 2 tablespoons of onion. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off and add the onion when I get done. So I'm going to add my nutmeg. I don't think I need too much. I like a bechamel sauce with the nutmeg though. Versus, I don't know. It's just a little bit of it. Just does something to the recipe. Just a little bit more. The recipe just says 1 clove, so that's probably not very much.